Right, well, the top seeds for both of the divisions going into playoffs, EUnited and Optic Gaming about to go head-to-head. We're going to send it back over to Merc and Maven.
The difference is when you heard them talking about the deaths, like, you win that first event, and then you're sort of on a drought. It was very obvious going into the year how bad Optic wanted to win the first event to make a statement. And I don't know if that same fire has been there, right?
On some of them, maybe not on others. Well, we'll see how the map one goes. And well, what I'm curious about, like, I know PAX saying not a lot on the line here and whatnot, but like the same was true for 100 Thieves. They have that tough loss against EG. They come in against a tough team like FaZe. They 3-0 smoke them to remind everyone how good they are. Do you feel there's like a chance for Optic off the big loss from Envy to come in and pound EUnited and show people who they are?
Yeah, I think that would be great. I think that'd be great for a lot of people who are watching right now that are sort of scratching their head like, what? It's so tough because this has been, I mean, they went to a Game 5 with Heretics match 1, and we're like, okay, we know Heretics is a very solid team, but now we're like, well, Heretics might have been this worst team here at this week. Then you go to a Game 5 with Elevate, you should have lost, then you lose to Envy. I don't know, man. We're just at a point where it's like, yeah, you got to show me something.
Exactly, something.
You have to show me something.
And unfortunately for them, they've got a very tough opponent with EUnited. Two teams primed to make a deep run at Miami. Basically a tie game now, but hard point control to EUnited. Optic looking for the break, but Simp and Brasini making it difficult as they'll stagger the push further behind the ICR cluster combo. Simp still just holding the edge. Nice gunfight win. Nice shoulders there from Scump to take out one. He goes sliding right into the hard point. They can't finish the kill, but it's a BZ picking up 2 from the back end. He'll get flanked, but is that enough for Optic to get in? They at least clear EUnited out of the hard point for now. Make sure they can't accrue much more time. They go jump again. They all line up, and Clayster with the trio shuts them down. Nice play from Clay. EUnited keep pushing out this lead.
Yeah, EUnited's able to find 3 kills. Now they have a 30-point lead, and the rotation over to 2. Nice gunfight win by Dashi right there. I think if RC is able to win that, he can get pushed to the statue and then just be so hard for Optic to get out. If you have this 2 ICR set up right now for EUnited and Clayster and RCs, I'm trying to see what Karma's using, because that's really been the discussion, is what does he have? So, okay, so he's using the second ICR, but he's still running grapple, right? So that's really been the point. On these maps where you have to run 2 ICRs, should we give TJ grapple? Like, what do we want to do specialist-wise? It looks like, you know what? Run grapple, still use the second ICR.
We'll see if it works. So far, not going great, but there Karma able to get a kill. Lead changed now to Optic Gaming with a nice hold at statue. Still 15 seconds left for them to accrue. Karma will be the first to start to rotate over towards our hard point at guns. Dashi trying to play sneaky inside of the vent. Lock down Central Lab as they can start to pounce and collapse. He's got a one-on-one here versus Pristini. Pristini just getting information, sliding back and forth. Now a frag grenade in, not gonna hit. The trade should be there. Pristini goes sliding out. Dashi gets the kill. They work together. Crim6 takes down a teammate, but it works out because he's working on streaks as well. So you'll take that. You'll take the hard point control. Now can Crim6 lock this down with the ICR? Nope. Arsenes already has the angle. Buries him in the dirt. No streaks for Optic Gaming. But it's still a battle for the hard point.
Yeah, it's a bit of an over challenge right there for Krim. I mean, his idea is just to get a bullet onto someone with the ICR, maybe win a gunfight on a Maddox or a Solid trying to push on up. But RC's is already there. I think when you're 70 points away, you have to try to play that a little bit quicker or safer. And well behind that, EUnited get back on the hill. We might have another lead change, but Karma, he's able to get back in. And now on this rotation over to Office, Optic Gaming's already here, but Clay's able to win 1. Who's able to win the top window gunfight? It's Dashi 2 times. Simp is there, but he's the last one alive. The young superstars of TJ and Dashi win them the rotation.
I don't even know how Dashi got that second kill. I thought he got hit down to like 20 HP and somehow came out with 2 before he dropped, but what a key rotation a moment.
I mean, look at this setup, though, right now. Look at where Karma's position is. Look at where he's forcing EUnited. They have to go through the middle. They're spawning out towards artillery. No EUnited kills in the kill feed. It's been all Optic right now. Pristini trying to go on a wide flank, shut down by Krim.
Look at where they're spawning
out.
out.
They're just on point. This is a perfect setup for Optic.
Karma, what a brilliant setup from him. 150 now off streaks, just barely gets back in the map, not able to snap though as 3 do fall, but we're already 35 seconds into this hard point. EUnited finally able to bust through, but that was a beautiful opening from Optic Gaming and a big reason why they now have a 50-point advantage in this game. And we'll see how Optic try to play these next couple of moments as we'll wrap up our first set of rotations.
And this could be a game that, with enough utility, could have been out of hands for Optic. They could have had 2 sets of streaks on Karma and Crim, but they don't. So now EUnited, you rotate into this first hill, which is very difficult to break, and it can get you right back into the game. If there's a lightning strike, if there's a hellstorm that Optic can put through that ceiling and break that setup, you have a chance for Optic Gaming to really blow that lead wide open. Instead, EUnited, they're locking this down. Sim's going to use the War Machine. He's able to connect with 1. And now EUnited is stabilized.
And that surge, there was a big comeback by Karma because I think he was 3-8 when we first called it out. We were talking about the ICR grapple setup. He's turned it around massively. Now Tempest going to be out from EUnited. 125 off streaks is Arcees, where Optic has fell short for streaks twice. Can EUnited get it done? The pressure on Arcees to do it, just looking for an angle for the shot.
See how patient he wants to play. He wants to push into that window and get a bullet onto somebody. But on the rotation, you have a BZ towards the back. Pristini able to win the gunfights. Now Optic Gaming have to try to force their way through the front. Karma's got to dodge a nade. Oh, they stop it. He snaps onto a BZ going for the grab. He had a little bit of help. But Arcees, he does get full streaks. And, well, if he wants to use one here, he absolutely can.
As a couple teammates drop, he might, but not going to give him the opportunity. As Crim6 able to line him up, a little bit of revenge from earlier in this game, but the difference is Arcity got the streaks. Now going to use 1 here, 2 drop, 3 drop. Karma outside the map. You can't hide from the missile. 3 in the kill feed for Arcity's. 17-point advantage to EUnited with 20 remaining in the hard point.
What a swing. I mean, it was 140 to 90 going back to that first hill, and since then it's been all EUnited. Yeah, I just got to keep talking about it. If you have streaks, you break your setup for EUnited. Arcees, maybe he doesn't get streaks. Instead, this could be a 3 hills in a row behind a lightning and a hellstorm.
What can he get out of the lightning?
They're just so spread out. He might not want to use it yet.
They're starting to get positioned so he can. They still trying to eliminate Dashy at that back elbow. This is where Optic Gaming had a really nice hold and they started to really take off. Lightning does come in, funnels them in. 1 kill through for it. Pristini wins his gunfight in the back as well. TJ caught trying to, I guess, thinking about whether he wanted to use his cluster or not. Spawning in the back is Optic, but you've got 4 players with position towards Statue. There are nades. Karma didn't know where to go. Frag in front, cluster in the back. Explosions everywhere as he had no chance to make a play. EUnited now over the 200-point mark. 40 back is Optic Gaming. Optic have to full rotate, give up this key time to EUnited. Optic have to be huge. They've got to go big. They've got no streaks to worry about, but the vision pulse from Pristini might be big in transition for EUnited.
Yeah, you have a couple of big ones, though. I mean, you have War Machine, Tempest, Scrap Slam, a lot loaded up right now for Optic Gaming. This could be another big swing. Clayster able to win the first gunfight on a Karma, and there's the Vision Pulse behind it. Now Dashy.
He's going to get caught. He's going to get caught.
And, well, the Tempest is gone. Scump inside a window. Him and Grim able to win a couple of gunfights. They're trying to hang on, because if EUnited breaks here, they can win it. But Karma, Scump going huge and clutch when they need them to.
Scump stuns the edge. Not challenging yet. Karma thinking about the grab slam, can't quite get the angle. It's Scump that's able to go massive there and keep it rolling for Optic. I thought after the Vision Pulse and Dashy drop, that is when things were gonna go south. Dashy, last one here to make a play. He's gonna fall. EUnited into the hard point, so 20 points they can accrue. Optic have got to make a wild run in the final moments. Let's go to an Astro Gaming listen-in with Optic Gaming.
Play dead. I got vision.
You'll get the back?
Yeah, I'm not using it. One's on middle. 2 on middle.
I'm blocking.
Green box. I'm gonna pop vision up spawn.
Yo, one guy front of me,
I have kitchen.
I used it.
Play front dead.
Big guns.
Why is
Alright,
this
yo, the front of lights.
Watch on the backside.
Front. I give up kitchen. Pitch.
1 second. I'll focus on this guy. I'll focus on Pristini, Seth.
Pristini lights, 1 shot. Another one, 2 more front, 1 vent,
Alright,
2 tree block. Pristini dead, Pristini dead lights.
Hold the back.
Yo, 2 front, last 2 front.
Hold tail, Seth.
2 front. He's tree block, trophy block weak,
Yo,
trophy
hold the
block
back.
weak.
I have kitchen. I'm killing spawners. I'm looking front.
Trophy block, Claystone.
I have kitchen. I don't know where they spawn.
Yo, one guy vet for mid.
Might be
Go in the
backside.
back on me.
Yeah, they should be going
Yo,
around.
get time window, get time window.
Yeah, go,
Yo,
go,
one
go.
in the back. He's going pocket or kitchen.
Someone else there, right?
Yo, vent, nice.
Watch front,
Push
everyone.
front, trophy block, teach. Pick a pill.
I don't see him.
Got it.
He's there.
Yo, I'm gonna make him spawn in the back.
Optic have made the run behind some incredible communication and a fantastic use of the vision pulse. Now lead change back to Optic. They hit the 230 mark, 10 points remaining at Old, but we're not done yet. They can't win it here. We'll get back to mid-map, back to the third set of rotations. What can Clayster and EUnited do? They've got to make a run. It's been all Optic for the last 60 seconds.
Dashing Karma able to get inside, a couple of kills. Scump and TJ as well on that rotation to spawn EUnited out. And Optic, I think they've done it. EUnited has to get back in. BZ, you have the grab slam. He's just going to use it to contest. Does he challenge? He over-challenged it. All you had to do was stay alive behind it. And I think he just thought he could win the gunfight, maybe in a desperation time that he needed to use the grab.
EUnited still in contesting for now. Optic just need 2 more points. You've got the grab slam, but you've got to get in. Will there be a chance to use it there? He's able to go through, but there's still 2 players from Optic. There's the clear, there's the win. Optic with a late surge behind the vision pulse. Solid all-around effort, but before we got into this, it was TJ, the young star, that talked to Jess.
Thank you, Clint. That's right. And TJ says that there really is no particular rivalry between Optic and EUnited. He said that they just want to win no matter what. And I did also ask him about the loss yesterday. He's obviously not happy about the way things went down, but he's also not too particularly bothered, saying that it is a learning experience. And he said, well, as long as we can get back to our fundamentals by Miami, none of these losses matter. From the side of EUnited, I spoke to Prestini, and he agreed there's no particular rivalry here. He said it's kind of more about the community and what the fans are going to say, and saying they're going to come after us on Twitter if we lose. He also said that this match for them is kind of practice, especially on S&D, but he did say, well, the thing about practice is you got to give it 100%, so that's what we're planning to do. So let's head back to Joe and Clint for the rest of the series.
Right? Just sort of that, like on your come up, you're just trying to figure out where you are in the landscape of things.
Well, Sent maybe still trying to figure that out, but he has been truly stellar so far this year. Now his chance to leave an impact on this map too. Him and Abizi push. Abizi gets the kill. Clay, fantastic job getting a kill and getting away with his life. Recenters bottom heaven and gets another one. 1 player left for Dashy. Good luck, sir. You're in a 1 versus 5. Reads it correctly, though. Almost gets Simp as well. This could have got a little bit more interesting, but he's only got 10 bullets left in. Nowhere that he can run from that position, so we'll take 2 with him, but it was decided early in that round. You and I were kind of shocked by it. Like, there was so little aggression. It's not a big deal, but it just caught me off guard because it's such a key position on the map when you talk about rotating. When you talk about the ability to fly at either site. We'll put the catwalk down. TJ gets away with 10 HP. First blood this time to Optic Gaming as Scump gets a pick. TJ trying to keep him honest at mid-map. Scump after the first blood will fall. TJ follows suit right behind him. So what was once a 5v4 for Optic now numbers to EUnited.
Well, it's that position on the defensive side, right? When that lower bridge comes down, you can't just sit near the bomb site. There's just not enough cover. There's so many angles. So when you don't have middle platform control, you get stuck. And I thought Optic were going to push the 5 versus 4, but they don't. And now it's a 1v2 for Dashy.
A little bit more manageable than the 1v5. We'll see if the Wonder Kid can pull it off. Dashy 3-1 to start it. 2 of the kills obviously didn't matter as they happened in the 1v5, but 2 more would be huge here. He has a frag grenade to use. Strife Paladin combo. But time's ticking.
And they're not giving him anything, are they? They're just staying together. Continuously checking that bomb site. Now he's going to find a snipe. Not able to connect, and then the team shot comes through. Be careful, because it's so hard for the player who's watching the outskirts to finish the kill, because that player's just sliding straight down. Then that angle opens up from both mid-platform and the bridge where you're caught at A. So usually when we see a kill go down for the defensive team, they're flying. They're trying to either back on up or push their man advantage.
Here, Clayster vocal with the callouts is all of Optic hitting B. And they're just going to line up for Clay. They're going to line up for Clay. There was a third for him to finish. Couldn't quite do it. Now the flank comes in. TJ has to get that kill, but it's not going to matter. Dashy again by himself. He's been in a 1v2, a 1v5, a 1v4. Hey, they're hitting it. The fact he gets out of that with 2, almost 3, just ludicrous. Speaking of 3, it's 3 rounds to EUnited, dominating the search and destroy thus far. Optic have managed 1 first blood, now 2 first
All right,
bloods.
so you have this same push-up, but now here's the difference. TJ gets aggressive, and behind that, you're able to find the round win.
It's a little bit of an adjustment there for Optic.
Yeah.
The numbers have tilted in one side's favor so quickly.
Yeah, usually we see a lot of retake situations on this map.
Yeah, just these rounds have been decided so fast, right?
So now you have this same setup from EUnited. You see 6 and 7. They're stacked. They're trying to catch Optic off guard as they push on up. Pristini's able to do so, but now what can you do, right? Because TJ's able to get to that box, finds the first blood. But Simp, I think, with the sniper, and then Pristini catches them off guard by getting aggressive.
A chance, though, for Dashy and TJ to clutch. They were in a 2v4. They've narrowed it down to a 2v3. They're pretty spread right now. TJ inching his way towards this site. Unbeknownst to him, there's 2 players he had to deal with there, so he's actually wisely going to back this up. Get together with Dashy, get the bomb planted today. Saw nothing mid-tunnel. This is such a huge round on this map, too. The young guy's got a clutch.
TJ has cluster if he wants to use it, but he runs into 3 of them, and now Dashy's just trying to get away, but the strife catches him. I think he has a little bit of help.
Yeah, he had to have. Otherwise, that would have been insane how quickly they both drop to the pistol, but
Strife is nasty.
It is. Easily managed, though, by EUnited as Semp shuts down TJ and Dashy. Diffuse in 4-1 now to United.
You heard Pristini talk about it when we want to focus on our search and destroy, our fundamentals in that game mode.
Optic stacking the B site. Semp will be the only guy here. Can they catch him? Not able to connect on the shots. He gets away with 80.
TJ and Scump, though, it looks like they're going to push this small room out. Sim's got to be careful. I don't know if they spotted him, and they're not going to see him, so bombs being planted.
And Semp has just dragged 2 players across the map for God knows how long.
Now he's got to be careful not to get caught, because one player is going all the way around. Actually, they both are, and I don't know if he's going to be ready for it. Pristini, he's watching the flank. He doesn't see this, so this is actually perfect for Optic. The COD timing at first didn't work for them, but now it's working out. He's going to find one. Does Pristini go down? Nope. Pristini pushed on through. Dashy's ready for it from the communication of Scump. Now a 2 versus 3. Krim gets caught.
Oh my God, and Clayster goes huge with the one-on-one. Now Dashy again. Again has to defuse. No time. Gonna hit the shots with the pistol, but it's not gonna matter. No time for the defuse. He is 7 and 4, and I don't know that a single kill has mattered.
I mean, you got
so many have come. And once that flank finally comes in, there's so little time on the clock to work with.
Yeah, they were just dragged around the map.
Oh, yeah. Simp took on a tour of payload. Aggressive push. Oh, I thought Clay had one, but gonna get caught. He hit the stun, thought maybe there was one player there looking for a pick, but unfortunately for EUnited, the whole damn team was there from Optic. 5v3 Optic. All of a sudden, it's a 3v3. Simp and Abizi get kills. A third one comes in. A 5v3 shifted completely to a 3v2 for EUnited. How do you let this one happen if you're Optic?
Talk about fundamentals. Not looking good in this game for Optic. Yeah, you have man advantage. Finally feel comfortable in a round. Well, heck, even that one round when they pushed up on offense near this site and they just let Clay find 2 of them.
What's the opposite of good fundamentals?
Bad?
Just bad fundamentals?
Bad fundamental, not fundamental?
Yeah, not at all. They just threw this round away. Krim's gonna plant, but they're gonna have to play another tough situation. Down a man. Cluster right onto Crim6. Nice play from Simp. Someone last alive that's not Dashy for once, but it's Karma, and he drops. EUnited have their way with Optic Gaming.
One where they thought they had the bomb site cleared out. Another where they have man advantage. They throw it away. So that's 2 there. I mean, if you put 2 in, in Optic's favor, it's like a 3-3 game. Maybe a little bit different.
Could have been.
But for the most part, EUnited handled business. They put Dashy in a lot of tough situations.
Well, this is another one of those maps, like the Arsenal hardpoint, now the Control hardpoint, where you want to see if Optic's finding those improvements, because 100 Thieves the team to beat.
Well, yeah, not even Optic, EUnited as well.
Yeah, very true. So I think Arsenal, 100 Thieves.
Yeah. Too bad we can't have graffiti on the map and just put their logo on it.
Nice gunfight win there from Dash with a Maddox against, I believe, the ICR on Clayster.
Yeah, that's why they want Dashu on a Maddox, right? Just figuring out that second AR. That second ICR, who's going to run it? That's why you don't want it to be Dashy, because he can gun an ICR with a Maddox at any range.
They're lining up for a BZ right now. One more in kitchen. He pushes it out. TJ gets 2 for Optic, but Abizi's the one making the play. 5-1 start. They don't finish A, though. Nice strafe there from TJ with the SOG, though, to put Abizi down. Lives all square.
Yeah, the big thing is Optic. They've held on to both points. You've had a couple of great pushes from EUnited. One off the break where you had basically a split at A and B. You got no progress at B. Optic retake it. Then you get on to A, but you don't finish A. Once again, you have another situation where you have one player towards that A side, and then the rest going towards B. Looks like they are going to finish A. Extend the time. Nice shots by Clay.
Oh, great. I mean, he's getting 2 kills with 5 players really towards this side. He's definitely going to drop those. TJ pushes it out. Abizi will be the next man up. Dashy smokes him, despite the fact that Abizi, I think, got first bullet there. You really see that. That's a couple gunfight wins from Simp, where you just see the SOG at range with a nice strafe. Okay, well, that tees up another example of it. Just fries Karma trying to get off spawn.
Woo! Those were impressive shots.
9-6 the lives. 9-5.
Causing havoc back there, and now he has an ICR. I mean, he's literally just spawn killing Optic by himself.
He has an 11-kill round on the board right now. Nobody peek this man. They're just looking for this next push. They only have 8 lives, so I mean, this is clutchable for Optic. But you've got back lobby control now for EUnited. All the map control in the world. The numbers for Optic dwindling. Krim gets beamed. Dashy, just like the search, left alone in this spot. And Arcides gets the better of him. Round to EUnited. Just toying with Optic.
And then we talk about sort of the strength of vetoes and how it always comes down to maybe side choice on control. Winning that first offense so important for EUnited.
Who gets the edge this break? Scump slides out behind the stun. Clayster and RC is doing what they can with the ICRs. They've gone 3 for 3 so far, but Abizi puts the odds now into EUnited's favor. One more player left in Karma. They push him out, and now they're trying to layer the map forward. Burstini will be holding the push in through their double doors. Optic want to push this out towards artillery, so they've got 2 inside of window. 1 watching the push from ladder room. Now they're going to flood this as RC is up to the task. Backs down Dashy. Picks up Dashy. Arcides still going off. Finally drops, but he got 2 inside. Sip now a chance to make a play in the flank, but it's red. TJ there for the kill. TJ at least takes 2 of them before he falls, but then the same for Abizi. 2 in a row for him. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Optic have found no presence offensively yet. They've got to get into the site. Dashy in trouble inside a window. He's going to get shot meleeed from Abizi. A team kill at least comes in.
You just had nobody on the zone, so the clock has not stopped.
Like no contest at all, right?
No contest. We always talk about that opening session, that opening those gunfights. EUnited were able to win theirs. Optic not, and you see what happens when you don't crimp. Able to stop it for a few seconds to get on B, but he has a 1 versus 1 against Sip. That's a SOG. Optic trying to fly on through. That's going to stagger the push. He finds 3. Can he find 4? Well, no, but that was Karma's got a really long right arm.
Yeah, that's like Inspector Gadget or something. What did he just do there to hit him?
I don't know.
One of the tiny tears seems to be going huge in the clutch moments. The clutch moments. Semp 15-7, Abizi 14-5. 29-12 combined. That's just absurd.
We'll see, can Optic hold on to their break, because this is where it started for EUnited. Found all the kills they needed. Now Optic, strong break off. Yepressini, though, sneaking around. He's able to find a kill. A new Scump pushed their lobby. He's trying to wait for him.
We just saw the door open, so I know somebody worked his way through. On the other side of mid, there is a player, but Karma invents enough to keep lab open for Optic on defense.
I'll tell you what, ICR versus SOG in that
event. Not gonna win that.
I know who wins that one.
So now EUnited scrambling to figure out the push. They do pick up the flank, but there's gonna be a second flanker. Dashy's just gonna hold. They read it. Clayster, nice snap of the ICR at close range. Scump, the only member from Optic that gets a kill. Karma thought he had the better of Abizi, but the grab slam going to be used. And now in go EUnited. Now capturing the zone, stopping the clock with 30 seconds remaining. Cluster ready for Sip as well if he wants to delay the lobby push. And he's going to do just that. Make sure they can't push through. So Optic making a decision. Are they going to try and retake this or give it up? 4 players have stacked towards B. It doesn't look like they're going to put anything else towards this point.
Yeah, they've given it up. You see number 6, he's on his way back. That's Scump. The rest of Optic just taking B site control. Just needs nade. Gonna get eaten by a trophy, but now you have some time to work with EUnited. Not a ton of time. I mean, they take about 30 seconds here. They're gonna have to try to flood the front, but we'll see what comes of this push. What do they decide to do?
You're gonna have a TAC 5 and a Vision Pulse. Or sorry, TAC 5 and a Tempest to maybe use if you really want to go for it.
It's a very split push. You have Simp and RCs on one side, the other 3 on the other. This reminds me of a gridlock push right now. Guys in the back just have to wait for the people up front to put the pressure on the site. But here we go. Clayster able to win a gunfight. But once again, can TJ hold on to this office area? Because if he can, he's just going to stagger EUnited for so long. TAC 5 in for Optic.
Nice kill from TJ. 3 go down for EUnited. Time dwindling. 40 seconds left. We're even in lives, but time, the big adversary to EUnited right now. TJ has his War Machine to use. Nice cluster just to keep them at bay on the back steps. He's got 3 players focused on him. Finally, he is going to fall. Time for the other Optic members to step up, but that's going to be 3 down. 3 are going to drop. The final 2 have got to make a big play. The Tempest is going to hit. Tempest is going to hit. 5th person in the back. TJ going to call on the War Machine off a spawn. 22 seconds now on the clock. The War Machine and Crim6 come up huge to hold on in these final moments. Trophy out. Well, Sim's going to have to rethink that cluster grenade. Nice slide out and challenge. Almost gets Crim6 as he's trying to cross, but a team kill could cost EUnited. 5 seconds now to go with. They've got to try and get in. Crim6 has gone huge. He's found 4 in a row here in the tail moments. TJ and Crim combined to find just about everything. Can Optic get a clean one? Optic mixing it up. They're going to go for an early B hit. RC spots it, backs down immediately. But Optic is here. Everybody flying forward. The rotation coming in. They're going to send 1 player in towards A. That's Dashy. That's going to be playing the lone man to keep the clock stopped while they try to make this push work at Statue. Crim6 250 off streaks due to his big close to the last round. Nice challenge, but unfortunately for him, Abizi pushes the outer edge. How much progress can they get at A? They're at least able to get 1 bit done. Dashy's still here. 2 more players in lab. Simp, though, picking him out of window. 2 out of 3 players there for Optic are going to fall. The defensive cleanup comes in.
Just starts with that first gunfight, and that first gunfight is all due to the TAC 5 boost that EUnited has. I mean, that player had the advantage on the player in vents, but Clay was just able to stick through it. As soon as that goes down, you have 1 more angle to worry about if you're Optic that allows Simp to push through the window, and they're able to retake. So now the pressure is back on. That great start almost just goes away if you're Optic.
But you have the Tempest on Dashy. You have the grab slam on Karma. What does it take to just get the first point? Then you have to get an entire another one.
I mean, it's just one of those situations where even if you have these specialists, are they going to be efficient uses, right? It's just, now it's desperation time.
Does efficiency matter anymore? I don't think it does. They stop the clock for a moment. Karma's grab slam kills 1 teammate. Nice little snap there onto Simp, but they're all cleared out. Time is dwindling. 10 seconds on the clock. Optic looking to get in. Crim6 going to get shut down. They line up for Pristini. Nobody even close. The defense from EUnited simply too strong. Map EUnited that Optic are desperately trying to improve on. And this is where we saw at Anaheim. Dashy pulling out the second ICR. Not working out well for him. We'll see how much they can improve here with a bit of a role change. They came in leading into this, but as Optic's able to win the break, they'll get set up first, but still spawning towards next is EUnited.
Yeah, Crim and Karma trying to get a little bit aggressive. They're going to get caught, but still, you'll take this early time if you're Optic. But here comes EUnited, Abizi. Nice trade with Clayster. Now Karma trying to stay up. As a 1 versus 1, he's able to win it. But yeah, you can see all the blue arrows really playing around that back 18 right now. Back post, just trying to stay alive, but Scump gonna force the spawns out. You see where Abizi spawns. Gonna see where Sim spawns. So Optic doing what they need to do, plus getting 30 seconds.
It's a great start.
Yep.
Great start. Now, can they burst through on this first push? They've gotten 2 kills. They've got the numbers towards the back. They've got the numbers towards the back, but not going to matter as Arseny's able to stand tall.
Well, no, they spawn back there.
Oh, I think the spawn comes in right as he drops.
Yeah, Krim wins the one-on-one, and that opens up that spawn point. So now this is really that big set of gunfights. Can EUnited hold on in all 4? It's about to be 5 as Dashy's the last one.
That's an impressive damn hold considering the spawn for Optic. He dies right as they go to spawn in.
We don't see that spawn too often, but it was perfectly opened up as RCs went down. Optic not able to take advantage of it, allows EUnited right back into the game.
It's like everyone he killed just spawned right
and then right after that, look, I mean, Optic can't even go. Like, do we even go for this with 25 seconds left? And the answer to them is no.
See if Optic can do a better job here at Tree. All of their points earned in that first hard point. Streak in for Clayster. He's got a lightning to use. 7-2 start from him. As he'll move forward to get into the mixed trophy out as the flood comes in from EUnited. A team kill there, but Arcedy's does take out Crim6 for chance in opening. Arcedy's 2 to his name. But still Optic in the hard point. TJ, nice job winning the one-on-one at Showers. Christini tries to go in for the trade. He's able to do just that. 2 kills for him. Can't get the heal off as the damage is coming in off the wall bang. But nobody in the hard point right now. Flank in from Abizi. Easy pickings for him. Last one there is going to be Scump, but EUnited have been able to burst through.
Yeah, I guess the good thing for Optic is you find about 25 seconds and you still have spawns for Broken. Pristini's here. Abizi's about to be here as well. So you're going to have a 2 versus 2 at this hill. And they might influence the spawns. They do. Number 9, that's Krim, actually spawns out. So Dashy and Karma take care of the gunfights, but the spawns flip. So you have a bit of a chaotic situation right now. Both teams really don't know what they want to do. Do we get in the hill? Do we not? Do we fight for spawns? EUnited, they choose to fight for the spawns, and Pristini, he has the help of his brother. They're able to do so. That's 3 down for Optic Gaming.
Now the minimap makes a little bit more sense as those gunfights happen. Nice wins from EUnited. And they'll set up with 40 seconds now remaining. Abizi, I think, stops shooting there, and Scump makes him pay. Contest in for now. Trophy spotted by Sem. Still has that extra health to work with. It'll assist him in winning that gunfight. Continues to peek and challenge from this with his SOG top window. Nice little corner bait there from Pristini. And Abizi will pick up the trade. Nice hold from EUnited amidst the chaos that were those spawns leading into Broken.
Clayster has a lightning strike as well. You can use it top middle if they need it, but it just feels like right towards the back end of these times, of the hills, EUnited are getting the kills that they need. That's why EUnited has the lead.
Chance for more streaks now too. Arcedy's, I think, just 25 off. And that lightning that comes through with 2 kills is going to be huge. The pinch then comes in from Simp. Him and Abizi combined to pick people up. Rack up as much as time as you can. 2 more streaks in as RC sits at 10-9 on a 4 streak. As EUnited really starting to run away with this game. Lead now up to 90. Optic desperately trying to contest this time. And it looks like they're able to at least do it over the final 20 seconds, but as you can test this time, the rotation in X pops up for EUnited. They'll be set up and secure.
This is where they were great on that first rotation. Can they hold the spawns? It's going to be very similar. Abizi finds the opener, does get traded out. Same with Clayster, just back and forth right now. Who's going to be the one to make a difference? It might be TJ. He's able to win 1, but this is going to set up Karma on the flank. Tac 5 in, but it looks like Clayster's ready for it. 2 players are ready for it. They might have heard the Tac 5 go off. Allows him to turn around. Simp, he's going to use the War Machine. You have the Lightning coming as well. All the utility right now for Oh, never mind. RC's killed 2 of his teams.
Yeah. It looked really good on the kill feed for a second to me, and then I realized that those were 2 team kills with the Lightning. So Doesn't end up working out very well. It ends up being a nice little sixth man to Optic Gaming, and they'll be able to shut it down for the final 30, 40 seconds, and that gets them right back into this game. What the hell happened there?
I mean, you gotta touch on that. Plus the War Machine that comes in, a lot was used for United.
Well, I think they're thinking we could bury him, right? You've got 80 or so points for your Optic at that time. You pick up the final 40 or close to 200, like you bury him there. Instead, they bury their teammates and get absolutely nothing out of the War Machine. 4 go down, though, for Optic.
Say big gunfight wins by Pristini on that rotation.
And due to Clayster being so far pushed out, you're spawning really deep if you're Optic. They're now going to set up this push. Clayster, good job staying alive. But as Dashy takes out Pristini, he's going to have to re-challenge. Not able to do it. 3 going to drop. The Tempest, he doesn't hit the second shot. So it's not going to chain and kill everybody. They're able to get back up and get back into the mix. Pristini's still going to be here, but he's the only person against everybody of Optic Gaming. Optic have to make a massive play, and they're able to do just that now, just down 40.
Use Tempest, they use the grab slam as well onto Karma. Yeah, these last couple of hills, a chance maybe for United to put the game away. Instead, it's allowed Optic to get right back into it. Reminds me a lot of game number 1, right? Where United go on this big spree, they get the streaks that they want, they get their specialist first.
United is stabilized. They need a nice hold at Broken. The massive lead now evaporated. Pristini will be the point man. Everybody soaring at him. He'll have a lot of comms to his teammates, though, but I think it was his brother that gets the call out. He's going to get dropped as well, so now Simtress has to kind of hightail with his tail between his legs, has to get out of dodge. Now TJ in from top window.
Say that opened up a lane for TJ, and TJ's going to find a kill. He just gets on it with the SOG. And then Optic break again. I mean, that's now 3 hills in a row.
Where it looks good for United, right? Looks great for United. Then Optic just bully their way through, win the gunfights, put the traits in their favor, and dominate the kill feed. We haven't seen an Optic lead in quite some time, but a chance for it here now. TJ with the final 20 seconds of the hardpoint, get a call in the War Machine. Just narrowly misses that shot. The SOG up to the task, at least for a moment. EUnited will burst through. I think Optic got in front for just a moment, but EUnited now back with the lead.
You still have the Hellstorm on RCs as well. Can help you win this top middle hill, and if you're able to win that and get the spawns you want, that's going to put you in a very good situation to close out this map number 4 and close out the last series.
They got to work. Look how many people are worried about Simp. They're all trying to track back for Simp. Almost the collateral damage in to shut down 2, but you haven't had to use the streak yet because you've got that control top middle. Stunning though. Arseny's just on his belly for now. Needs some help from his teammates. Pristini and Abizi soar in. Not able to do it. He's just going to call on the Lightning. This time, no team kills. Dashy and Karma get obliterated. And the hard point still to EUnited.
It gets a little bit scary because we know how those rogue missiles can act sometimes. RC's was still on the point, and I thought Optic was just going to take the missiles right towards him.
Pristini has this vision pulse.
This is exactly what you wanted if you were United, though, right? You use the Hellstorm, allows you to secure the time. Simp does a great job, but now you can rotate. Vision pulse in.
This is perfect. This is a perfect time for vision pulse. Rotation to the next big hard point.
You see where Optic
Oh my God, they're
so
in Narnia. As far as they could possibly be from the next hard point.
Prim doesn't have his vision pulse. He's getting close to it yet, but I don't know if he's going to get there in time or if it'll even matter. It's going to take 10 seconds for Optic to get across the map.
Simp, nice cluster as well. They get all the kills towards the back truck. 5 more seconds needed for EUnited. This series about to be done. TJ trying to slide in the contest, not able to do it. 1 more second needed. There it is, EUnited. Win 3 in a row, lock down the hard point, take the series.
Thank you, Clint. So you're ending the Pro League on a high note. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. I mean, this match really wasn't for much more than a little bit of practice, but we came out of the league with the most wins out of any team, and so that's something to hang our hat on and be proud of for, you know, what we accomplished during the regular season this year.
Before this series, Pristini told me that your S&D was lacking. After a series like that, how do you feel about it?
I mean, our S&D, it's one of those things where we played it and we're so good at it, teams started studying us, started hard countering us. They were starting to read us really well. And then we tried to switch it up too much. And now we're kind of just like making sure we go back to the basics, like communication, you know, playing the map together, like, you know, calling out the whole time. It's all those little things that's like the foundation. and we're just like going back to that. So I mean, we beat them on Payload S&E. I know that's one of their better maps, and I think we like probably their only other loss, or 2 out of 3 or something like that. So that felt good, but like I said, I'm sure they weren't trying as hard as they would be if this was a really important match.
Was there anything else from that series this week, or really Pro League in general, that was revealed to you guys as we need to work on this before we head to Miami?
Well, we made the role switch after Anaheim, moving me back to the main ICR and then moving Alec to the Maddox RCDs. And the first 2 matches we played, it just felt really uncomfortable, really wonky, and so we kind of switched back for the most part. Not fully. There's some maps that I'm still going to run main AR on, but for the most part, I'm running a Maddox now, and it just feels way better. I'm glad we got that figured out before playoffs and champs.
All right, well, thank you so much. This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. Over to Katie at the desk.
Thank you, Jess. And to close things out, a win for EUnited, a loss for Optic Gaming. Again, both with the #1 playoff seeds from their respective divisions, A and B. And there you have it. Let's look now at our play-in bracket. Of course, that is the single elimination, those bottom 8 teams. You can see it there, NVUIU, EG, E6. We talked about it a little bit before, but I mean, LG kind of looking at one of the stronger contenders. But again, you guys were mentioning it, Pac, that NVUIU, EG, E6, I mean, EG, E6, like anything could happen really with some of those teams.
Two pretty good teams right now, and then there's NVUIU. I mean, both of those teams are, I think, towards the bottom in their consistent form, or their form right now. But if a win, just picking up a win, just gives you that confidence going forward, and knowing that it's single limb, you're going to be one way. One of those teams, guaranteed, going to be one win away from making the playoff.
Envy's winning playoffs. So.
That's fine. I was gonna say, hopefully LG doesn't sleep on Units. We saw when Units came here, they were actually a pretty decent respawn team with a little bit practice. So
Brack just finished teaming with those guys, so he knows they're capable.
Yeah. And 2 of those teams, of course, from that play-in bracket will go on to this winner's bracket and face off against either Heretics or Reciprocity as they continue things along. And that will be really exciting to see. I've said it before, 100T and FaZe Clan, I think, is a match I'm excited to watch, to see how, see how, especially like how FaZe Clan is going to be doing, and see if they can kind of like continue to ascend a little bit more than where they've been. But you can see it there, Miami, right around the corner. Those playoffs going to be very, very soon, July 19th to the 21st. You can see it also. Spectator passes are available. Go get them.